Good afternoon. In the words of Henry Giroux, getting ahead in life cannot be the only motive that motivates people. You have to imagine what a good life is. I chose to open my speech with this quote because I really resonate with it in the way that a lot of people have asked me, why are you stressing about college classes now? Why don't you just do high school and, have fun and everything like that and then just worry about it later? Um, but kind of going back to the quote, I imagine what my life will look like once I'm a nurse and I'm doing what I want to do and what I love. And I just don't think that I can be as happy doing anything else that I will as that. So I really want to just get to it, as fast as I can. So today we'll be looking at me through my personal background, my educational background, and my personality traits. For my personal background, I've been told that I'm a very compassionate person, which I know kind of goes into personality traits. Um, but I think this is just very personal because I find it so important to help people. I have a lot of family members that have needed help and not gotten it because people, quote unquote, said that they didn't deserve it, which is just not how I look at it. I believe that everyone deserves help, but they do have to want the help. Um, Another thing is I have had a few CNAs in my family. Um, with my mother specifically, she wanted to be a nurse, and she only got as far as being a CNA because once she had me, she couldn't go back to school to be a nurse. It was just too hard on her. So she never got there, which is a lot of the reason I want to aim higher. Um, that's why I want to get my bachelor so that, even if I don't really get there, which trust me, I'm gonna work as hard as I can to. Maybe I can find somewhere in the middle where I'm still a registered nurse and still get where I want to be. For my educational background, I've always kept decently high grades. If it wasn't an A, it was a high B. Um, my mother has actually told me that, if I don't do anything important, it's kind of like my grades are going to waste. Which great words from mom, but yeah. So I find it very important to do things right and on time, which is super important in being a nurse because if you're not doing things right, things can go pretty bad. And then I am also aiming to be the first person in my immediate family, at least, that has a bachelor's degree. And I should also be graduating high school with my CNA license so I can jump straight in to having a stable job as a CNA in a nursing home. For my personality traits, I have a type A personality, which means I'm very organized and on time with things, very punctual. Also, in my opinion, good traits of a nurse. Um, I've always been really good with people, especially with kids. I'm really good at talking with people and, understanding them and, what they think about things. Um, I also am a decently unbiased person when it comes to other people. I think everyone should be treated the same, no matter what their race is, their beliefs are, things like that. And you can't be biased when you're in the medical profession. So I just think it's super important to help everyone. So, in conclusion, I want to quote Michael Phelps in saying that there will be obstacles, there will be doubters, there will be mistakes, but with hard work, there are no limits. And then last, I want to close my speech out with saying that, don't let anyone stop you from doing what you love and chasing your dreams, and that the only person that can stop you from getting where you want to be is you. Thank you.